Hello, this is Nerd Caliber, and I'm here with
Spectra Cosplay.
Oh, it's good to finally meet you, Spectra Cosplay. I've seen so much of your work on your page. It's good to finally meet you.
I know, right?
You know?
Seriously, I always wanted to meet you guys. I never had the chance to.
Let's talk about your Spawn cosplay. Let's talk about the time you took to construct this outfit.
Well, let's see. Spawn was probably my most taxing costume I've made. I actually been planning to do it for months now because a friend of mine, Michael Nightmage, you can follow him on Facebook, he did an awesome Spawn, and so did Eric the Smoke Moran, Freddy Nova, and Mew Puff. And I love their Spawns, and I was like, I want to do Spawn. So I designed my own way. I looked at various arts of him, and most of his armor. I love his armor. And of course, the gigantic axe, Agony, which was in Soul Calibur in some of his games. But overall, it took about 2 weeks and a half of solid work. The armor is EVA foam that I patterned out, cut, heated, and dremeled all on my own. Also painted using Plastidip, and the spiked, well, blades, are all acrylic white over gray Plastidip. And then same thing for the gauntlets on my beat. Both of them, this one right here. These are real chains. I got away with that con amazingly. And the suit, I can do a better job, but it took me about a week, like a day to make. And the mask is the only thing I didn't make. I bought that. And then of course, Kate.
Okay. So why'd you choose Spawn as your cosplay?
Well, Spawn is one of my favorites. I remember reading some of his comics from my dad. And I always loved the fact that he was like this amazing character who had all these different abilities. It was virtually immortal except to weapons from hell and heaven. And he'd use those power to fight crime and take on demons. And he just gets cooler and cooler and cooler every passing year. It seems like something changes about him that I love.
What would you say has been the most difficult thing about making the Spawn cosplay?
I'd have to say it was my collar. I actually messed up on the collar, I'm not gonna lie about that. I had an interface in it, but I made the collar a little too big, so it's really flimsy, so I just lay it down flat. It looked good in pictures, so I didn't really complain. And then my skull pauldrons, which I handmade at a Sculpty, broke. So that was a sad part, but it all came together really nicely, and Spawn was very well received, so I can't really complain.
So anyone that wants to cosplay Spawn, what would be your first thing you would like to advise them to do?
Make a gigantic red cape. And plan out what kind of armor you want to use. He has a lot of different armor variants from different comics and movies and cartoons and TV shows. I just went for all of them because I love them all. But you can always make your own twist on a character as long as you have some reminiscence of him. But one thing I noticed about it is that his suit changes a lot. Like, it's either veins or regular clothes, extension of his skin. Go for what you want. Don't use liquid latex. You will overheat in a minute. I learned that the hard way on my first suit. But that's what you want to start off with. Pick how you want to make him and go for it. And take your time with it too. Don't rush it.
For anyone that wants to follow your work, where could they go to? Just check it out.
Awesome. Well, if you want to follow my work, you can follow my work at facebook.com/Spectra Marvelous. I'm on Twitter at Spectra Cosplay and Instagram at Spectra Marvelous _Spectra _Marvelous.
Well, again, thank you very much. Again, it was good to meet you.
Meet you too, man.
And this is Nerd Caliber.
Signing out.